Hello, hello. This is Ricky Rod.
This is Gage Gwynn.
And we are here with week 17. Actually, episode 17.
Week
I screwed it
16.
up.
Oh, man.
Episode 17, week 16 of Throwing Bombs podcast. I hope you guys survived Christmas. The first gift I got, Gage, let's just get this out of the way right now. I got a pair of underwear with cats playing like a karate cat.
I saw that.
Yeah. Earlier that day, true story, I went by the Dollar General there by the old Bilo food line in Morganton, North Carolina. You can look that up, guys. The Dollar General. And I'm going to get soda. I splurged and got Coke Zero and Diet Mountain Dew. I'm an old man. What am I going to do?
Splurge.
And dude, I go down the aisle and this old lady straight up crop dusted me. Like, she farted. It was so nasty, I almost threw up. Like, I literally, I gasped in the store. I was
me.
like, whoo! Like, it took my breath away.
What an intro to a football
Sorry, football. Back to the football podcast. Sorry about farting. Back to the football football podcast. This is a fan perspective on our favorite sport, where we like to make fun of the media and all that good stuff. Please don't think we're professionals, even though I think maybe in 20 years we could become professionals.
Hey, that'd be cool. How old would you be in 20 years?
20 years old. 29. Wait, me and my wife always say 29. So 40.
You're zero right now?
Yeah, exactly. we don't claim our actual age anymore. Okay, so hey, what a week. For some of us, it's very sad if you're a Dolphins fan, Redskins fan.
Very stressful.
Yeah, it's
Ravens fan.
This last week, right? The week we're setting up for, week 17.
Mm-hmm.
There are a ton of playoff scenarios.
Right.
There's 5 major things happening.
Yes.
You got a lot of games, a lot of teams in the hunt. It's incredible.
Teams that are playing each other to get the playoff spot.
Yes.
That's like the best.
And positioning in the playoff spot. Because mainly in the NFC with Chicago, the Rams, believe it or not, don't have that second seed locked in.
They've kind of slid a little bit.
Yeah, they have, because old Jared Goff has been playing like doo-doo butts. So they're, there's gonna be a lot of surprises. But let's talk about this week first, because there were some good games.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and go over the games. Then after that, we'll go over the playoff scenarios.
Let's do it.
First off, let's go ahead and get started with the Titans and Redskins on the Saturday night game.
I mean, know what you're gonna do.
Derrick Henry.
Yeah, Derrick Henry. And then I'd tell you what, Josh Johnson, he's doing okay. Like, considering he was sitting on the couch 3 weeks ago.
Do you know how he learned his team? I learned this off of Madden. He literally
learned the playbook.
He learned the playbook, and he learned his teammates' tendencies off of Madden. That's cool.
Did you see the defensive back, the corner that got released?
DJ Swearinger.
Yes,
that's
he talked
good.
Trash about the defensive coordinator.
He crapped on his D coordinator, and they're like,
released him.
Yeah, you're gonna go, and he's on the Cardinals now.
Yeah, and the rumor is the Raiders tried to claim him.
Oh, I'm sure.
Old
they
John
did.
Gruden tried to claim him, and but of course, Arizona has the worst. I think they have the worst record in the league, so they ended up getting him. So I guess he should just shut his mouth.
Yeah,
At least maybe they warned him. I think they warned him. And
he always always subtly talks about people like that, because apparently other GMs and coaches are like, yeah, I used to do that for our team. He's been on 3 teams in 4 years, or 4 teams in 5 years.
He's had some issues.
So
yeah, I watched that game.
Big ups to Titans. Mariota's questionable.
Hurt again.
Yeah.
Vrabel. I saw Vrabel today. Yeah, I saw Vrabel talking about it today. Vrabel's like, well, we're doing the best we can with Mariota, blah, blah, blah. If that team makes the playoffs, I will be
Blaine
so mad.
Gabbert.
I don't even want to know.
Well, we're going to find out.
I tell you what, Vrabel's got those guys playing, though. And that's inspiring. I think the team loves him.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next game.
Whew!
Uh-oh. Which one?
Ravens and Chargers.
Yeah.
My boys.
What a game.
I was watching this.
Love that game.
We went out late to just hang out and go to Applebee's, get some dinner or something, and I was watching this game happen on the TV because I don't have cable. And I was like, I gotta watch this. So I'm watching this happen. I watched. Who was it that fumbled? Someone fumbled, got stripped, and they took it to the house for like 70 yards to go up 22-10 and seal it. And I was freaking out. And then they picked Phillip Rivers off in the end zone, and it was just done. Well, and I was so happy. They limited him so much.
We've been talking about it.
They're the scariest team.
Yeah, they are, because they're and
if
rightfully so. Did you hear? I'm assuming you've already read the rumors or the news reports that Baltimore is wanting to extend Harbaugh's contract.
They already have.
Well, they offered it to him. They said he hadn't signed yet.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they're saying that he's looking at other offers. They're not going to let him be a lame duck coach next year. I think, well, I mean, there is drama there, okay?
Well,
there is drama there, and I think he may parlay that into a trade. He may be traded to a team for a draft pick.
The most drama I thought that was there was the whole Flacco and Jackson thing. And now that Flacco's on the bench, he's helping Lamar Jackson. Like,
of course, he should be.
Like, I'm in a Ravens group. I've touched on this before. And they're like crapping on Joe Flacco about not helping him.
He's been a professional.
There's like video of him and RG3 both like coaching him on the sideline.
Yeah, they're helping him. And the team, listen, the team is running the ball. They're playing good defense.
Yeah.
They're playing the best they can play going into the playoffs. I still think he's going to have to be more dimensional in the playoffs.
But he had the most passing yards last Sunday.
They can just brute force people, though. I mean, and what I mean is just going to play smothering defense and run the ball.
Well, my thing is like
control the clock.
Yeah, the clock. Like they predominantly kill clock by just having those 4 or 5 yard runs.
The Chargers hurt themselves a little bit in that loss. Right?
Yes, but so did the Chiefs. So I'm pretty sure they're still number 2.
Yeah. I think Chiefs are still number 1. So we'll see how the AFC goes. But anyway, okay, next game.
The Colts leading a comeback over the Giants.
Oh.
That was almost an elimination game for the Colts.
Man, let me tell you, did you read what happened in the locker room in that game? They say that Andrew Luck is typically like a quieter kind of guy.
Oh, he like went off on people?
He just pumped up the team. They said he went so long that people got like delayed going out for the second half, but he motivated the team, came out and they won, man. And let's give props to the Giants. The Giants are playing much better than they were the first half of the season.
Yes.
Like remarkably better.
They found themselves on offense.
Yeah, they have. They have, and that's a team. That's a good example of a team with a new coach, trending the right way. But good for the Colts, man. I mean, they're do or die next game, right?
Oh yeah. Pretty much if Tennessee beats the Colts, they're done. If Colts beat Tennessee,
yeah. And
done.
Andrew Luck has never lost to Tennessee, right? Ever.
Really?
No. If he wins, that he will be 11-0.
Oh my gosh!
Yes, that is the true stat.
Andrew Luck is
that is a true stat from Gil Brandt. Okay, next.
All right, next we got the Eagles and the Foles machine.
Oh my God,
coming back!
I don't even know what to
471 passing yards against the Texans.
Do you still think? Do you think they're? I mean, first of all, Deshaun made that a heck of a game. That was a great game.
Yes.
That was a great game, number 1. But do they even have a shot? Do they really have a shot?
The Texans?
No, not the Texans.
I thought you meant like
the Eagles.
Well, because the Texans aren't playing fantastic. I mean, they played the Eagles, which, people were like, well, they're going to stomp the Eagles.
Well,
Eagles,
I'm wondering about, Foles
them.
now. Foles has gotten hot. Foles only plays good in December, apparently.
Hey, who's that around you of, Joe Flacco? Uh-huh.
Well, I'm wondering what's going to happen. Like, what do you...
I have to see the scenario, but I'm pretty sure they have a chance to get in.
That's insane.
Because Foles is just playing out of his mind right now.
Well, I think it's a small chance, but
here's the thing:
the fact that they even have one's a miracle.
They are going to keep Foles as long as possible. They need to. People are saying trade away Nick Foles, but you see Carson Wentz come.
Well, they keep
down.
on saying. Well, Philly had a press conference today about the coach was asked about Wentz. And he said, "No, Wentz is our quarterback." Period.
Yeah,
like he should be. So
I mean, there's
had already
MVP.
rumor the Dolphins. We can get to talking about the Dolphins when we get to that game. But there are teams that that will make offers. So we'll see what happens. We'll
see what happens. Speaking of the Dolphins, the Jaguars beating the Dolphins.
Oh my God! So Sunday is one of the biggest Sundays for church. Period. I had a very hectic weekend, hectic Sunday. I'm listening to that game, my Dolphins game. It was 7-7, right?
Yep.
I get home, take a short nap, quick nap, because I get up super early. And they were down 17-7. And the bottom line is Calais Campbell wrecked Ryan Tannehill again. Tannehill throws a pick six, right? And then that opened up the floodgates. It's a shame. It's terrible. That Dolphins team plays down to the competition. They don't play up. They play down. There's going to be changes already. The rumors are that this, you realize the owner, Steve Ross, he's sort of like an absentee owner.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't really run the team. He hired Mike Tannenbaum, who used to be the GM for the Jets back in the day.
Right, yes.
He runs the team.
Oh,
he's
wow.
the executive of the team. The rumor is he's going to get fired. And Ross doesn't want to make wholesale changes right now with Gase and the coaching staff. I actually agree with him on this. I will take Gase over Tannehill, right? I think Gase's commitment to Tannehill has been an issue.
It has actually wavered, though.
Yes. I think he's realizing... if you look statistically at our offense the last 6 games, we are the worst passing offense in the league.
Hasn't that been since Tannehill's came back?
Tannehill came back, played great for like 2 games, and then has been hot garbage the last couple of games. But, you got to realize we got 4th, 5th string O-linemen.
Right.
Like our O-line's on our 4th or 5th stringers. They can't stop a stunt, literally. Our O-line... A stunt is a defensive play, right? That the big dudes do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is a very common thing in the NFL, and we can't stop it. Period. We don't have the O-line to stop it. The interior O-line cannot. The center and the 2 guards cannot do it.
Isn't this like year number 7 or 6 for Tannehill?
He's
though?
30. Tannehill's
really?
30. Tannehill,
oh my God!
Yeah, Tannehill's
he's
30.
Gone. There's
Tannehill's
no way.
30 years old. And he has been injured major the last two years. Yeah. So he has been we've pulled up his stats before.
Yeah.
He's been average.
Yeah, like completely
the franchise
mediocre.
has been average.
Yeah.
So I understand the predicament. Do we go out and take a risk like what the Jets did and the Bills did and be very iffy about the future and have a sucky first year with a rookie quarterback? Or do you go out and try to find the next Baker Mayfield? I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. History says that they traditionally go after free agent guys. The rumor's already that they want Flacco. Ross is like a huge Michigan guy. Like he has there's a multi-million-dollar facility he donated to the college. And he's like, I'm not going to put college Harbaugh is not going to be running the Dolphins. But the rumor is he's interested in John Harbaugh, the Ravens Harbaugh. So I don't know. Everything's back-channeled in the NFL, right?
Right.
When it comes to the owners and how they work out deals, right? John Gruden was traded for a first-round draft pick and some other things from the Raiders to the Bucks.
Oh,
It just that felt like it happened overnight back in the day. I wouldn't be surprised if that did happen. Gase would be fired, right? Obviously, but I don't know.
Right.
We're average. If we finish the season 8-8, which is what I predicted, by the way, we're just going to be average. We're going to be 9-7, 8-8. You know.
Well, here's my deal: is I don't understand teams that instead of like denying the fact that they need to have a rebuild. And they just keep playing 8-8, 8-8. They don't get anywhere.
Well, the problem is, I think it's the fan base. Like they want to say they have a product because at the end of the day, the biggest money grab for the owners are really the PSLs, and the tickets. Their fans, right? They want to hand out hope like it's candy. Crack cocaine is what they want to do.
Right.
They want to sell hope, and They've done it. Like the Dolphins, that's all we've ever had. But the reality is, you just don't know. I think Gase deserves at least another year or two. I think with another quarterback, maybe.
Right.
I'd like to see something happen, but I don't know, man. Like, we'll see. It's tough, man. Like, do we want to be average? Do we want to go take a risk? It's a shame because we've had previously good teams. For whatever reason, they've all faltered. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It sort of stinks. So, but you know what? I'm not even mad about it. Like, I don't really think we don't have a good chance to win. We're playing the Bills. We don't really have a good chance. We don't play them well. They're a really good defense, and our O-line is one of the worst in the league. That's not a good recipe to win unless we just show up and show out. And I will say this: if we don't make that a game, Gase could be fired. Period. Like if the team doesn't show up, I do believe that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That could happen. But anyway, enough about the depressing Dolphins. Next.
Packers beating the Jets in overtime. What a crazy finish, man.
That was crazy. As much as I hate the Jets were playing against the referees in that game. I hate the pass interference calls in the NFL. I think they should change those rules like the college. College is maximum 15 yards, period.
Right, yeah.
First down, 15 yards.
Yeah.
And the pros, guys like Brady take advantage of that. And that's what won the game for them. Ultimately, it was the penalties that won the game for the Packers. It's a shame. Anyway, NFL knows that. They're in damage control with the refs this year, like I've never seen.
The refs have been super horrid, dude.
Yes, very inconsistent week to week. Like the worst. It's been awful. And you know when the playoffs happen, the pickiness, the tic-tac calls end. Yep. We're gonna let them play. Mm-hmm. Okay, next.
The Browns beat the Bengals. The Browns still have stuff to fight for, dude.
Okay, that Baker Mayfield's nuts. Did you see him eye down Hugh Jackson?
I loved it, dude.
Like
I loved that.
Straight up, like just stared him down. He's nuts. He plays angry.
Hey,
that
that's
Baker
good,
Mayfield.
Though.
I love him.
That's good.
I love him. Did you see the Jarvis Landry throw? It was crazy, man. Those guys, that offense is nuts. Like they're just, it literally almost looks like they're playing like playground street ball sometimes. What they're doing, but good for them. Greg Williams is making it hard for that GM to decide what to do about the coach.
Right.
That's gonna be interesting to see what they do. But my, this is a great example when you do get the right quarterback, what happens to a franchise.
Oh my gosh.
Night and day.
Going from like 1. It was like
3 years.
And 31 to 7-1.
Yeah. It's a quarterback driven league, Gage. Bottom line.
Right.
It is.
All right. Next we have the Cowboys beating the Buccaneers barely.
Well, Cowboys clinched the division. Officially, It's done. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do this week, but it was an okay game. It was good. They did their thing.
Mike Evans has a chance this coming week to beat the franchise record for most reception yards in a season.
He's an animal.
By the way, he is an animal.
I've seen him play a few times.
No one else on that team is really like crazy good though.
Yeah.
So, next we have the Vikings pretty much manhandling the Lions.
Ooh. Well, Vikings are still alive.
I don't have much to say about the Vikings because they're pretty mediocre.
They have been mediocre, but the game they're playing this upcoming week is huge. But anyway, we'll
get to that.
Yeah.
Next we got the Pats and the Bills.
Oh wow. Well, my favorite stat is Tom Brady's stats.
13 for 24, 126 yards.
2 interceptions.
Yep.
Got pulled in the fourth quarter. They ran, 230-something yards? I think they rushed for 230-something crazy. They rushed for an insane amount of yards. Tom Brady is not playing good football. Not playing good football.
Rumor is he has, some knee issues right now.
He is playing awful. And he has picked the wrong time of the year. Typically, this team is hitting all cylinders. We've said it every week. Oh, here it comes. We're getting near the playoffs. They're playing better. They're not. They're not going to be able to keep up with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I don't think they could keep up with anybody.
Dude, the Patriots had 270 rushing yards. God.
Yeah. They had an insane amount. I mean, Tom Brady did nothing. Right. All right. What's next?
Well, next we got the Falcons beating the Panthers. Cam Newton's injured. They finally pulled him. Wow.
They
Took
injured
him
the
4
backup
weeks.
too. You know that, right?
Yeah.
He's out.
So the backup's in for this week.
Yep. Yeah. So, and they should have. I mean, what do you feel about that? Like, I heard people like, there are people that want to get rid of Cam. I'm like,
there are people that think Cam Newton is a bad quarterback.
He's not. Sorry if you don't want to hear that.
He's not a bad quarterback. He needs a system that fits
him perfectly. Yep. He's been playing hurt, obviously, from some of the throws.
You can just tell, like, from week 1 to 8, he was playing fantastic.
And then after that, he got hurt. Steelers game is what got him. So I don't know. There's a lot of predictions with that franchise. You're saying the owner's going to change everything. Ron Rivera will be a highly sought after coach. Highly.
I don't know. He's just so conservative, man.
No, he goes for it all the time.
Until he goes for it at the end of the game.
He goes. I think he's pretty aggressive.
Like,
I think his philosophy,
not his.
They play that Tampa 2 is what they play.
Right.
They play a hybrid Tampa 2. You got Luke Kuechly. You got, when you got the right linebackers. For example, look at the Cowboys. They play sort of a similar system. You got the right linebackers. It covers up a lot of sins on the defense.
Right.
Their defense hasn't been that great this year.
No. I mean, conservative as in, like, they'll be up by 14 and, like, really just run the ball and then they never.
You're right.
They become very predictable.
You're right. Because it drives me crazy. You're right.
I mean, you're just sitting there like, man, you're wasting, like,
the Super Bowl run year. They did that a lot because they got ahead so much.
Right. I mean, when you're up by like 28 or something, that's fine.
They were on fuego that year, but they did a lot of that stuff.
And this year, they're sometimes they're up by 7, and they do that.
The highlight of this year has to be Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, breaking the NFL record, right?
He's been incredible.
Yards from scrimmage?
Yes. He's been incredible. Great player. I think they have I don't think they should make a lot of wholesale changes there. Again, I'm going to say this. If Ron Rivera leaves, he will get picked up.
Right.
In a heartbeat. Arizona's going to be changing coaches first year. I know that guy's not going to work out. And the Jets are going to be changing coaches. It depends on who's available, to be honest. You might see the Lions make a change real fast. There will be coming this Monday. Hopefully, maybe we can do our podcast Monday. Monday, we will have a list of firings.
Oh, yeah.
It's inevitable. Rip the dream. All right, what's next?
Golly. The Bears sneaking by the 49ers.
Man,
that's crazy.
Those 49ers. That's a heck of a coaching job there, don't you think? Did you see that fight?
Oh, yes, I did.
Richard Sherman got kicked out, and his response was, I'm going to stick up for myself, and I'm going to stick up for my teammates. That dude's, he's super educated, right?
Yeah, he went to Stanford.
Yeah, super educated. But let me tell you, he is mean streak, that dude. But yeah, I mean, Chicago, man, that's a team that's there's major ramifications this coming week with whether they win or lose. Same thing with the Rams. And it all depends. I think they're playing the Vikings. I'm not sure. We'll find out here in a second. So Chicago's that's the scariest team in the NFC, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's next?
We can just quickly run through this one. I mean, Rams beat the Cardinals. Were you surprised?
No, Jared Goff actually threw the ball the right direction. Good for him.
Honestly, I wanted to go see that's so weird. Oh, Larry Fitzgerald threw a touchdown. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And they played Mike Glennon, and he had almost more yards than Josh Rosen in like 10 less passes. Yeah. Okay, this is a game I wanted to freaking talk about. The Steelers and the Saints.
Oh,
shout out to John Bachelon. I was on the phone with him with the last 2 minutes of the game, giving him play-by-play because he was like he was busy, and man, watching Breeze be clutch like that was crazy. And then watching the Steelers fumble with like 30 seconds left was so satisfying as a Ravens fan. It was like, oh, that's so nice.
Well,
so
Mike Tomlin took a risk with that with the fake punt, right? Was it the fake punt?
Yeah, and then they thought they got it too. They're like, and turnover on downs.
And really, when Juju Smith fumbled, they were just driving the ball down the field like they normally would have. If he hadn't have fumbled, I think they may have won that game.
They would have tied it.
Heck of a game.
Mm-hmm.
Heck of a game.
There were 2 pass interference calls that were very strange.
Could be on the outs. I think they're not going to make the playoffs this year.
I pray. I hope and pray.
Well, we'll see.
Next, Seahawks beating the Chiefs. I had a feeling because at home and that defense,
they're great,
and also
Russell Wilson played great, man. Did you see?
Yeah,
he's got this. He's got those crazy sideline passes he throws, those 20, 30-yard passes that they just look like they float up in the air and they drop. They're highly accurate throws, man. It's crazy how good he made 2 major throws. Lockett caught one. I forgot who else caught the other one, but I mean he was covered, man. The corner was on him, and he was just deadly accurate. That I mean they're gonna be great in the playoffs. Pete Carroll got an extension this week.
Yeah, he
got extended. So I guess the next extension will probably be Russell Wilson again.
Here's the problem with the Chiefs. They look like the Packers right now, because they are relying solely on Patrick Mahomes to work his magic, and the defense is atrocious, and he's running out of options. I mean, losing Kareem Hunt was such like a big deal. I mean, really, it really shows itself. It's like the Steelers when they lost Le'Veon Bell, and people were like, "Well, James Conner's doing a good job," and here they are about to miss the playoffs.
Yeah, we've talked about the value of a player as good as Le'Veon Bell,
and Kareem Hunt's like a mini version of him.
You have to argue that if Le'Veon Bell was on this team right now,
they probably would be 12-4.
Had one. Yeah, they would have probably won two more games.
Right. So
and as far as that argument with the Chiefs, yes. But the interesting thing about the Chiefs, though, is that Mahomes is playing just as good as he was at the beginning of the year.
Oh, I know.
He hasn't slowed down.
It's the team around him that's failed him.
It's the defense.
Right. That's why I mean, like,
brutal.
If the Chiefs don't take care of him, they're just gonna be the Packers.
Yeah, that's like what they're gonna
be. A replica.
Hopefully they'll figure it out.
Andy Reid has more sense than McCarthy.
The best scheme. It's the best scheme for that style of football by far is Bill Belichick.
Right.
He mastered it the last 5 years. Because the last 5 years, he gave up on playing defense. I mean, the Patriots don't play great defense.
Right.
They just outscore you.
Same with the
Bend but
Saints.
don't break. That's what they've been doing. But they've really done it the best. Obviously, when Tom Brady was playing better, Tom Brady's not playing well now. They're adjusting. I don't know if you've watched the Patriots recently, but they're run first.
Yeah, their run game has been crazy.
Yeah, their O-line's great. It's pretty incredible what they're able to do. But if Brady does not get better magically,
I could be smelling a first-round exit, dude.
Well, I mean, if they're not at home, I don't think they've ever made the Super Bowl when they did not have home field advantage.
Right.
So they don't have home field advantage anymore. So I don't expect them to make the Super Bowl. Okay.
Right. Last game, I mean, it was kind of boring, but Raiders and Broncos, I mean, they had that kick return for 99 yards.
That was a smart play, man. That was awesome.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that was
some
cool.
excitement to this terrible game.
So the Raiders, Derek Carr has started to ball out now, all of a sudden. It's almost as if he's caught on to the system. I don't know if John Gruden has made adjustments. I think he's made adjustments to the way he's calling plays for Derek Carr. You can tell by the results. right?
Well, Derek Carr's not putting up like flashy numbers. He's just
No.
playing smart.
Yeah, he's playing smart
And
playing good.
here's the outlier.
With a lot less talent than what he had a year ago or two.
Right, and the Denver defense is so stout, yet Oakland only gave up 1 sack.
Carved him up.
Yeah.
They carved him up. Yeah, they carved him up. And, I mean, Vance Joseph for the Colts will be fired.
Oh, yeah.
He's a goner.
You mean
Not
Broncos?
Broncos, my bad. Did you see Philip Lindsay got hurt?
Yes.
He's out for the year.
Golly.
And he made the Pro Bowl.
Wow.
Sucks. Yeah, he made the Pro Bowl. But he got 1,000 yards. He made 1,000 yards. That is life in the NFL as a running back, bro.
A rookie running back.
Yeah, rookie running back, man. So he'll be back next year. He'll be good. He'll be good.
Well, let's get into these
the
not predictions. The playoff scenarios real fast.
Oh, yeah, because there's 5 major ones right now.
So, let's just go over like everything, real quick. NFC, people that have clinched, the Saints have the NFC South Division title and home field advantage.
Done.
Los Angeles Rams have the NFC West Division title. The Bears have the NFC North. And Cowboys have NFC East. And the Seattle Seahawks have secured a playoff berth.
Yes.
LA clinches a first-round bye with a win or tie, or Chicago's loss or tie.
Yeah. Those are the 2 games that are going to be major for the NFC.
Right, and that'll be crazy because Chicago plays Minnesota.
Yeah, that's going to be a good game because Minnesota is fighting for their life.
Right.
Yeah.
Minnesota clinches a playoff berth with a win or tie, or Philly's loss or tie.
Ooh.
But Philly has to make the playoffs if Minnesota loses and they win. It all is reliant on if Minnesota sucks and Philly plays good.
Wow.
So, cross my fingers for Philly to get in.
Wow.
I think they deserve it. So, all right, next. So let's just go to the AFC because really, besides Philadelphia, Minnesota is not that much of drama.
Yeah. AFC is a little bit
AFC's
different.
wild.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
AFC, no home field advantage has been clinched yet.
Yes.
The Chiefs, Chargers, Patriots, and Texans all have a playoff berth, but
nothing's secured.
Nothing's secured except for the Patriots have an AFC East title because
the divisions do.
Yeah. So
thank you, Miami.
So the Chiefs play Oakland Sunday, and they will clinch the title if they just win.
I think they're going to win that game.
Or if the Chargers lose and New England loses and Houston loses to get home field. Basically, if they just win, they get home field.
Yeah, they need to win. Yeah.
Kansas City will clinch a first-round bye with the Clippers. Wow, I see LAC like LA Clippers. Yeah. The Chargers loss.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the Patriots. They got their thing in the bag, but it's kind of hard for them to get home field advantage throughout the playoffs because they have to rely on them to win, Kansas City to lose, and the Chargers to lose.
I don't think they're going to have that. I just don't think that.
Right. So
let's talk about the teams that matter.
Yeah, we're about to go there right now.
What about the Ravens?
Well, wait.
Oh,
we're going in order.
Steelers?
No, hang on. The Texans can actually get out of the playoffs, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah. Because
I think they're going to win though. I think Deshaun.
If they lose, and I think if Indianapolis or Tennessee wins, they go above the Texans.
Oh wow! I think Deshaun's going to win. I believe in Deshaun Watson.
Right. All right. Next, let's go to the Ravens facing the Cleveland Browns.
That's gonna be a heck of a game, boy.
Holy crap! We can get a first-round bye.
They are gonna punch each other in the face. That's gonna be a great game because they beat you one time.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo!
Baltimore can get a first-round bye if they win, and then New England loses, and then Houston loses.
Jeez, what a mess. Well, we'll know early. I don't know. A lot of these will be 1:00 games.
Yeah.
And, the fact that we don't have football Thursday sort of sucks this week.
Yeah, that is true.
I hate that. But, man, we'll know all the scenarios by Monday.
Right.
We'll try to do an episode on Monday if it's possible.
And, sorry, I'm just looking at other scenarios for Baltimore. Basically, we have to win and Pittsburgh to lose. Like,
who are the Steelers playing?
We have to win, but we could lose, and Pittsburgh could also lose.
Wow.
I don't know who Pittsburgh's playing yet, but we could also tie in Pittsburgh and tie, and we still get in.
Yeah, that's great.
So I'm just gonna go down to the Colts and Titans.
Colts just need to win
because
Colts need to win.
The Colts can get the AFC South if they win and Houston loses.
Yeah, but they just need to win though, right?
Yeah,
to get in.
But if they lose, then they're out.
All right, so they win, they're guaranteed to get in. Lose, they're out. That's it. Wow, I think they're going to win. I think Andrew Luck will win that.
Yep. So, and Tennessee clinches a playoff berth if they win.
Yeah,
and AFC South if they win.
Titans
and
are not
loses.
going to beat them.
Right. So, Steelers. Pittsburgh clinches AFC North Division with a win and a Baltimore loss or tie, or them tie and Baltimore loses, and they clinch a playoff berth if they win and the and the Colts and Titans tie.
Wow.
So they win and we lose and they're in, but if they lose, they're completely out.
All right. Well, we'll find out.
That's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of stuff. Well, all right. Let's pick the games real fast.
Weekly.
Yeah, let's do the weekly pick'ems, and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
That's I'm so stressed, honestly.
It's good though. At least you're in
the hunt.
In the hunt.
Well, you were in the hunt last week.
Yeah. But man, when you watch your game, when you watch your team, like
when I watch my team, it's a lot different than watching your team.
Yeah,
that's fair.
There's no stress.
Right? No, my team is stressful.
Well, there's stress. I don't know. I've gotten a little detached from the Dolphins the last couple of years just because they've been so average. You know what I'm saying? Even the year that they played great, right? You know, the year they made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like I was happy. They won 10 games that season. I was like, man, that's awesome. I was excited about the future.
Dude, I'm always stressed with my team, though.
Nah, I don't get stressed anymore. I used to. I mean, I joke about this because a loss still pisses me off, and it still ruins my Monday, but it's not as bad as it used to be. All right, let's pick the first game. Let's go.
Dolphins and Bills.
I'm not picking against the Dolphins.
Bills.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Because the Dolphins have nothing to play for.
All right, go ahead.
Lions and Packers.
I'm picking Packers at home.
Yep. Jags and Texans. I'm picking Jaguars.
Ooh.
I want a upset.
I'm gonna go Deshaun Watson.
I want to see the Texans get out of the playoffs.
I got you. All right, next.
Patriots and Jets.
Well, I'm good.
Honestly,
there could be an upset.
I'm picking upset, dude.
I love that pick. All right, what's next?
Panthers and Saints. I'm picking Saints.
That's gonna be the Saints. Panthers will
have a third string in. So
they're gonna have a losing record. That's gonna be bad. Cowboys okay, Giants. So this is gonna be a hard one to call because we don't know who the Cowboys are gonna put out to play. Oh. Like they very may just put the second string in and call it a day. I'm gonna pick the Giants because I don't think the Giants are gonna do that.
Okay. I pick the Cowboys.
Falcons and Bucks. It don't matter.
I'm picking the Bucks.
I'm picking the Bucks.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Next.
I'm picking the Browns. Browns versus.
Are you really?
No. I'm just kidding. Browns versus Ravens.
Like, excuse me.
This is at the Ravens. I give this one to the Ravens.
I'm gonna be so upset.
Sorry, Browns.
Well,
okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right.
Raiders and Chiefs.
I'm picking Chiefs.
Chiefs, yeah. I'm picking Bears for this next one. Bears and Vikings.
Picking the Vikings because I think. Depending on the playoff scenario, I think they'll pull the starters.
The Bears?
Yes.
But they have a chance to get a first round bye, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, he's from the Andy Reid school, bro. Andy Reid will pull players doesn't care.
Here's the thing. He's
going to pull old Mitch Trubisky is what he's going to do.
He better not, because if the Bears win and the Rams lose, the Bears get the first round bye.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I just don't know. I think once they know the positioning, they may pull some starters. What's
they are
next?
playing later.
Bengals and
Steelers?
And
Steelers. I'm picking
the Steelers.
I'm gonna pick the Bengals just because I want them to win.
Okay. Eagles at Redskins.
Picking Eagles.
Ooh, I'm picking the Skins.
What?
I know. I'm insane. I'm stupid.
Yeah,
okay. Chargers at the Broncos. We're going to both pick the Chargers. 49ers at Rams.
I'm picking the 49ers, dude.
Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to pick the Rams, but same situation with the Rams. They're going to be paying attention They'll be paying attention to the Chicago Bears, and if they see that their seed's not changing or the seed's already locked in, I don't think they're going to play their starters. Well, there's some other things happening too. So just think about it. By second half, if they know certain things are set up for the playoffs, they may pull golf. I don't know. Cardinals versus Seahawks. Seahawks will have to play.
Seahawks.
And then Colts at Titans.
That's a primetime game?
Colts.
Oh, man.
Colts are going to win that, bro.
Yeah, I'm picking Colts.
Awesome. Oh. Well, that's our picks. That's it. Awesome.
That's our stressful week.
Oh, this is what we live for. End of the season, and then playoff football. So it's going to be great. Next week, we do have New Year's on Tuesday. However, we may try to do an episode on Monday. Maybe.
Well, there's not a Monday night game, so
yeah. So maybe we can do the episode on Monday next week and get it uploaded for you guys for New Year's while you're sitting at home doing nothing. You can listen to this episode.
Yes,
but no, we do appreciate you guys. Check us out on bombhousepodcast.com. Check us out on Welcome to the Bomb House on Facebook and all that good stuff. We're excited about next year. We got a bunch of cool stuff in the works in the podcast family. But you guys, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, late Merry Christmas, whatever.
Is the next episode going to be up before the first?
I'll have it up Monday.
I was going to say this might be the last one. But,
no. Next week we'll have the last episode of the year. I'll have it uploaded.
31st.
Yeah, I'll have it up. I have a way to edit at the house.
Okay,
I can just edit when I'm at the house.
Sweet.
So for those of you who don't know, we record these episodes in my studio. All right, peace out. Everybody have a good week. Boom. From border to border, but know that this Carolina to the death. I need a session from Bomb House. Heard him say it under breath. Christian dudes with a mean swag, but we walk around like this Jericho. Laying down that audio, so no smoking in my studio. Sound coming through the stereo. How you feeling shook? Vertigo. All of this confidence, dripping finesse, hitting notes and falsetto. We love tacos, so let Ricky do his thing pronto. Finish this session today, he gon' hit you with the mix tomorrow. Produce, record, mix, master it. Sounding so dope that it gets your past a lit. Hit after hit after hit after hit. Hit after hit, lickety split. What's that smell? Apple cinnamon, ready man.